I guess I do not need practice mode anymore after doing this for over a year now, so. But yeah, interesting. YouTube always introduces some new stuff over here. There's a live stream practice mode now for those people that are too scared to live stream in front of an audience. They can practice it on their own now. So yeah. Alrighty, happy Friday everyone, for those that are watching later. Welcome all you weary travelers of the internet, or internet travelers, I don't know what the right term for that is. I hope you're done for the week and you're done with your work for this week, and I wish you all a happy weekend, happy Friday, and happy August. I think I have streamed in August already, right? I think so, but I'm not sure. Anywho, I'm gonna start. I have to make my phone. Hold up. We'll be making some peach dessert today. I got me some nice peaches. Hey, NRV. I'm doing good. How about yourself? Hello, BT. No guac for you? Well, I made the guac myself, so I'm not eating guac from Chipotle. Chipotle? I still don't know. That's one of those words here in America I don't know how to pronounce. That's why I always try to stay away from everything that has the name Chipotle in it, because I don't know how to pronounce it. So whenever I go to places where it has like a sauce with that, I'm like picking something else so I don't have to deal with that. How has your week been, everyone? Are you happy it's Friday? I hope you have the weekend off. You've never been to Chipotle? Chipotle. Okay. Well, I hope that's right. I hope you're not trying to fool me or trick me, so I'm like embarrassing myself. Man, what's with this hair? Sorry, y'all. I've been working today, so yeah, whatever. Y'all seen worse here in the stream. So I made a cake this morning because I need that for my... Yes, I tried it a little bit. I had to see if it's good. Let's try again, just making sure. It's still good. All right, let's make some room over here. Y'all, we're making a southern dessert today. We're making a peach trifle. Looks delish. It could have a little bit more sugar, but I'm trying to drop a few pounds of those hips. Actually, not the hips. Like, I don't really gain weight down here. It's more like in this area. But yeah, we're trying to drop a few pounds, so I made this a little bit less sugary and very not sweet. And yeah, then I'm gonna add peaches and some pudding. I'm gonna make some vanilla pudding from scratch. Some semi-decent wacky movies out. Let's hear which one. Have you seen another one other than The Odyssey? Hey, Vahid. I am back indeed. Emily, I like the name Emily. No, Prashant. Okay, I read everything. Today is very calm. For some reason, Friday streams are oftentimes very, very chill and just a very few people. I feel like the weekdays are much crazier, even though it doesn't really make sense. right, let's peel. Sorry, that went on my phone. Let's peel those peaches, and then I'm gonna put the nice parts in here. And I need some for the peels. Actually, I'm gonna put the nice peaches in here. Let's put this over there. My cake, for those that are just new here. Let's go. These peaches are overly ripe because it's peach season. So all the farmers are trying to get rid of the peaches now. So you can buy them really cheap in bulk. So if you need a way to get rid of peaches, but you don't enjoy fruit on their own very much, then yeah, this is a good way to use up peaches. They're really ripe. Oh wow. Yeah. This is gonna be good. I washed them very well in baking soda, just to get rid of everything that they had on their skin, or as much as possible at least. I shouldn't attack the cake from top. I agree. It's probably not the smartest way if you want to do it more stealthy. I'm just an honest person, so I attack the cake from top. I don't care if people can see that I already snacked on it a little bit. It was my breakfast snack this morning. Nectarine, Korsikov. It's the same, you just pronounce it a little bit differently. So nectarine would just be nectarine. Hi, Truva. Leap. Y'all better behave, or I have to get the spoon out. Some of you have already made acquaintance with the spoon. Hello, Rodriguez. Oh, I hope those peaches are still tasting good. I don't want to make the whole dessert and then eat it and find out that the peaches are already like fermented, or I don't know. You know what? Let's try a little piece. They're good. Just you know, apples that have a little bit of like a grainy texture. They're a little grainy, so they're not the best peaches, but they were cheap and we're using them, so why not? You don't want to waste food, right? Just because it's not perfect. It's just like humans. Humans aren't perfect eaters, so I don't have to require that of my fruit or my food either. Nothing in this world is perfect. And with all the other ingredients, we will barely taste the graininess of the peaches. Mona Lisa. Oh, do not answer. What? Do not answer the door. It is the tribal police. They are there to fit you up for stealing an electric board. Okay. Hi, Hungry. How are you doing? How's your week been? Good at cutting. I don't know about that. Those peaches are giving me a hard time. They're like falling apart. They're like grainy, first of all, and they're hard and soft at the same time. It's like a weird mix. Well, what can you do? This is what we're working with. I don't know if you are. No, I'm not. There's a second bowl behind it. So in case you were wondering, I'm not putting everything in the same bowl. That would be silly. But it definitely happened to me before that I had two bowls, one for peels or for like bad stuff, and one for the good stuff. And then after like half the time I realized that I would just like mix it up every few minutes, I would throw the peels in the good one and the other way around. So that definitely happened before when I'm trying to focus. Use smaller knife. This is the smallest knife I have. Usually I use bigger knives. So I'm already using the smallest one I have. Okay, and after this, I'm glad I already made the cake, so at least this part is already done. And I don't want my cake to be hot when I putting it together, so that's good. After this, we're gonna make a pudding. And pudding is like a tricky terrain. It's actually super easy to make pudding in theory, so there's not much that can go wrong, but for some reason I have trouble making it like super smooth. Oh, this one is definitely over it a little bit. It's definitely very soft. I'm watching my fingers, thank you, Vite. Yeah, I think I'm not using this. This is too soft. This one feels good. Peaches are like avocados. You never know what you get until you cut into them. Yes, Kuldeep. Peaches. I'm not English. I'm actually German. Yeah. I'll definitely try to get some less ripe peaches next time. Rather, I mean, I do like them ripe, but it's definitely a little bit over the point. Still look good though. A little red inside. I wish I could put on some background music, but I'm not allowed to. Hello, Blazer. Stuttgart. Oh, nice. Are you from Stuttgart? Or do you live in Stuttgart? Alright, this is all we got out of those peaches. I'm gonna wash my hands real quick. They're a little dirty right now. Too different beer now. Nope. Ta-da! This is what we got out of the peaches. Anka, nice. Yes, it is very messy. I didn't peel the peaches with my hand. I mean, I did with my hand and the knife, but yeah, I don't know. They're way too soft for peeling them any other way. I'll be back. I'm gonna wash my fingers real quick. So next step, we'll make some pudding. Apple, peach, pumpkin pie. That'd be a pie. 3 different things in there. And no, today we're making a peach trifle, which is just a dessert that you can make without baking it. I mean, I did bake it this morning. So I did bake a cake from scratch. There was a hole in it while I baked it, so that was definitely not me. And make that from scratch, but you don't have to. You can just use graham crackers. You can use wafers, like vanilla wafers, or like a store-bought cake, like an angel food cake, or any cake. You don't have to make it from scratch. Hi, Explorer. No, I got back. I'm done with work, so now I'm making a little peach dessert. Okay, how was your day, Explorer, and everyone? Or your week? How's everyone's week been? Are you happy it's Friday? Okay, so this is the form we're going to use for a trifle. Just anything that is clear, it looks the best because that way you can see the layers. You can also use something more like a bowl shaped, but I'm going to be using this. Been good, that's good to hear. Is it formal clothing? Just when it's like meetings or something, I wear more formal clothing usually. If it's like more hands-on days where I'm just like grabbing boxes and stuff, I'll just wear like t-shirt and stuff, you know. Depends. But if I would go to like a seminar or something or a meetup with other people, I would dress more formally, of course, you know. Act professional. Not saying I am, but okay. Let's start. Oh no, we need our pudding first. Where's my brain at? Let's make a pudding. So we're making a pudding from scratch, so it kind of is a little tricky. I don't know why making pudding is such a tricky business. For some people it might not be, but me and pudding, I love pudding a lot, but for some reason, me and pudding, we have a complicated relationship. So I'm trying to make it the Southern Lady way that I saw not too long ago. I don't make it like that. I usually make it the German way. But since this is an American peach dessert and we're in the South, I'm trying some American ways to do stuff now. And no, not with the microwave. I boycott microwaves. I will not use microwaves for my cooking. But we'll make the pudding the Southern way. Hey. Who are you? Are you here for the pudding? You.
Look who did that.
Right. Right.
This is obviously the dog.
The cats.
The cats.
So, like,
A human could
the
never.
raccoons. AKA me. I'm a raccoon. By heart, it's my spirit animal, I guess. Could you hand me the milk, please?
Yeah, what kind of milk?
Soy milk.
Soy. A soy boy over here.
Yes, because the stomach is the closest to dairy milk. Oh. YouTube's holding back messages for reasons, I guess. So, I'm almost went the German route again of things. We're not going the German route today. So, hello, brother. I am making a peach trifle today, and now I'm making pudding. You got some nice cheeks.
I shaved.
Nice cheeks. Had to. Well, thank you, Vahid. Someone said, Vahid said you're handsome.
Handsome.
Yes. I look like Jesus Christ.
What?
Well.
Blasphemy!
Yeah, I cannot accept. I will reject that compliment because for reasons. But thanks. Father, and we all made an image of our Creator. Don't we all look like Jesus Christ?
Oh, water.
I got some too. So.
White.
All right, my little peaches, let's get started. Can you teach us some combat skills? You probably could. I'm Persian in my country, also like mustache. Nice. The mustache is back. I feel like a lot of men are rocking the mustache at the moment, like outside army or
Combat
firefighter.
skills, you want to reach
Hey,
around
Oma.
the neck.
Down.
And then you put, and nothing's happening.
No, not on screen.
And then you do that.
No,
and make
this
sure
is not a stream like
the
that.
forearm
This
is on one
is a
arm,
cooking stream.
and then the
I don't want to get
bicep is on the other
It's
artery.
not a MMA fighter
Hand is on the back
stream.
with your hand.
Anyways.
And then you flex your bicep.
I just said I love you. Off stream. So we need half a stick of butter. Melt this in your pot. Ooh. Something smells burnt. That's just the stove. Thanks for the hiding. I've never seen my old man without a mustache. Oh, you have not? Oh, you're old man. Okay, I thought you'd call him my old man.
I'm the old man.
Hi, Unbekannter. Der mittlerweile bekannt ist hier im Chat. Mittlerweile bist du ein bekannter Wolf. I'm not making cookies, I'm making pudding. Yeah, that was a special I love you. I could not say that. I'm Mexican. I've had a mustache since I was 16.
Yeah, the whiskers.
Nice. The whiskers.
Whisker stash.
All right. So we're melting our pudding. Then it's way too much butter, by the way, but we're German. There is no such thing as too much butter. And we need our cornstarch. Cornstarch and add that to it. And I need my. Is that a whisker or a whisk? Whisk. Whisk. My whisk. Sometimes I don't know names for things. So thanks for. Like an insect today. I am from Germany. I was 12 when my mom told me I needed to start shaving. Really? Wow.
I think I was 13. Yeah.
Oh, you too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I told her, I was like, I don't know how.
Aww.
So my dad had to teach me.
Whoa. My butter's burning over here. Don't let your butter burn.
Oh, I'm gonna read my new book.
All right.
Yay. I
You
was
should.
wondering what I wanted to do.
Well, he was talking, so
Can I show you guys my new book?
probably more than I was.
This month's book club is The Devils by Joe Abercrombie.
I don't know what it's about.
He just liked how it looked.
But it
like.
looks cool. Oh, I think it's historical fiction. Historical fictions are the best. Especially if they're like supernaturally.
Well, we'll wait for your review in 5
It's
months.
gonna take forever to read because the book is huge.
Yes, Meister Eden sein Pumuckl, Wahid. I love Pumuckl.
Are we speaking Russian in here?
You're aware that I'm German, not Russian, right?
Wait, what?
What?
Wait.
Same stuff. Isn't it all in?
Isn't it all
in
Russian,
Asia?
Prussian, same thing.
But yeah, Wahid, I definitely know that. I love it. I need a little bit more starch, actually. So we're melting our butter and our cornstarch together. And don't trust me with this. This is a southern recipe. I don't know if that's gonna work.
My dad.
I've seen it. No weird stuff. It's okay.
I was talking to
I
Shuriken.
had and ninja shaving kit. Cute. What? With real shaving cream and the plastic.
I think my dad gave me
as
like one
a
of those
toy. I got you.
cheap orange Bic razors as my first razor to shave with.
Well, that probably worked out very well, didn't it?
Nah, yeah, it was fine. I just had whiskers on my
We
lip.
need
That's all I had.
eggs.
Wait,
We're gonna be using 2 eggs.
is Miss You
okay?
here? Where's Miss You?
She's not here.
Oh, Shuriken said hi, Miss You.
Oh, miss you.
Where's
Hi
she at?
Sam, long time no see. I didn't see it. It got hit. Here, I love your neck. On break, ready to bounce off from work. Yay!
Nice. Getting off work. Getting off
Better
work.
hurry up.
Getting off work.
No one needs
Getting
work.
off work.
I mean, we do, I guess. Fortunately. So, also, if you try to keep your egg whites to make egg whatever, that egg stuff, that stiff stuff. What's it called?
Cream?
If you beat it.
Oh, what is that called?
How do you
it's
call
just
it in
like
English?
Fluff. I don't know, like egg
Fluff, I guess.
I don't know what do you call that?
Geschlagenes Eiweiß in German.
Yeah, that.
Anyways, just learn German, everyone. It makes it way easier for me.
Yeah.
Like I said.
Good luck.
Like I said.
That's all I have to say is good luck.
Good luck. But seriously.
Wait till you
that
find
would
out
make
about
life
what.
so much easier for me if you all would understand
Wait
German.
till you find out about articles.
Der, die, das. Der,
And
die,
then
das. Wieso, weshalb, warum?
the articles
Wer nicht
change
weiß, bleibt dumm.
when they're possessive as well. Like,
Der, die, das. Der, die, das. Wieso, weshalb, warum? Wer nicht weiß. So, this is gonna be a later thing.
Uncle or...
Yay! I'm an aunt.
Where you going on,
officially.
son? We're all the youngins around here.
Thank you. Miss you. Miss you is one of the youngins. I'm the aunt here. That's okay. Thanks for the encourage. That's funny.
Call me
I love that one. Not you, I'm the unk. How that's for chicken. Sam, 怎么样？今天怎么样？北京怎么样？天气怎么样？ Little Chinese rolls off my tongue very weirdly at the moment because I'm a little bit out of practice. Anywho, we got our cornstarch melted with our butter. We got our yolks in here. Then we're gonna mix with a little bit of milk.
Milk.
I forgot to add sugar.
You don't need that.
Yes.
You don't need that.
I need sugar. Sugar for mommy. Give mommy some sugar. So we need a little bit of sugar. I'm gonna use brown sugar. Get all the fiber. I'm kidding. So it just has molasses. I'm gonna add that to my cornstarch and butter mix, okay? If you wanna remake this. But wait until it's done because I don't know if it's gonna work out. The mod fighters. Oh, that's good.
The mod
Hungry. That's a good one. The mod fighters. Indeed. That was way too much sugar. Do less sugar if you make it. Hi Central. Hope you've been doing well. I hope you all been doing well. I hope you all are excited for the weekend. How was your week, your work week, and do you have any plans lined up?
Tomorrow. Anybody got to work this weekend?
Cool.
I bet some of you have to
I
work
work on the weekend, so.
We like to work on the weekend.
Have you seen Ramyeon trailer? Nope.
The Ramyeon? What's Ramyeon?
Ramen trailer? No. So I got my yolks.
Sweetie, you can read German. You have a good accent.
You can read German. You have a good accent.
Yeah.
I don't. Huh? In Deutsch?
Yeah.
Ich habe einen guten deutschen Akzent. Na, danke dafür. Habe ich lange dran gearbeitet. Mindestens 20 Jahre habe ich an meinem deutschen Akzent gearbeitet. I worked at least 20 years on my German accent over there.
Is this like a cowboy thing?
No,
The
Sam.
stash?
I don't know.
A guy at work was like,
Yeah.
I like the cowboy stash.
Thank
Is this a
you.
cowboy thing?
I'll say thank you on his behalf since he doesn't have any manners. Military. They're rude. Rugged
Wait,
people.
what did I not
Rugged
hear?
folks.
What did I not hear?
See the gunslinger stash does look sharp.
Yeah.
Yes, usually people say, oh, I appreciate that.
Well, I do appreciate that.
Been a little up and down mental health wise, but that's what it is. Well, at least it's up and down, so it means there's ups too. If it's just down, that's when you gotta worry a lot. But if it's ups too, I think that's, life, right?
Yeah, he said
But-
Glock or 1911.
Hey, Let's not talk about that stuff here. This is not allowed. No, I'm serious. This is topics on YouTube, monetized or not. I know some people have an issue with the monetized thing. I'm not going to name names, but monetized or not, it does not matter. There's things that you cannot talk about or give advice on. And that's one of them. So, sorry. I don't add baking powder, no. So I got my milk with the egg yolks just to make it look a little bit more yellow. It just looks nicer color-wise. And it gives it a better flavor, I would say. This is not the German way I make it. The German way, it's very much just milk and starch, sugar.
What about Messi or Ronaldo?
Ronaldinho.
This is a Neymar household?
Yeah. Definitely not. Hi, that looks delicious. Hi, Slossen. Where's the penny on me instead? I'm very cheap, but I give you a good... Yeah. Sometimes I'm glad when I'm not reading out stuff loud and I read it silently first. I think the mustache along corners and the small is sometimes called the gunsling. Oh, it's called the gunsling. Okay. See, I did not know that. Shuriken knows his beard.
Holland. That was the guy's name. I was trying to remember his name, but I couldn't remember it.
Holland? Isn't he the Norwegian guy?
He's like the ultimate,
With
like,
the long blonde
the most
hair.
Scandinavian guy to ever walk this earth.
Is it the...
Yeah, that's him. That is him.
Very central. The goat. I see. Oh, I definitely have enough Messi for the rest of my life after that star cam that they showed here in the American TV.
Messi is cool.
Yeah.
He owns an
I
American
think I could
team.
paint his face in the middle of the night if you woke me up. By now, it's like burned into the back of my eyes now. I'm tired, Nessa. Hungry. You're my moderator, so you're representing the channel here. So, yeah, forget what he said, BT. Don't even take it seriously. But I guess you learned that a long time ago. It's okay, Hungry. You're bringing in the British cheekiness, aren't you?
What's that German goalie? Neuer?
Neuer? The goalie? Yeah.
Yeah, this is a Neuer household, actually.
I like Neuer.
Yeah.
I think everyone sure can. It wasn't. We say a good run for your bucks here in America.
We say bank for your buck.
Oh, you say that? Yeah. Bank. You say bank.
Bang.
Bank.
Bang.
Oh,
Bang
is that?
for your buck.
I thought
Yeah.
bank.
No, with the G. Bang. Bang for your buck.
That's silly. Hey, Josh. I would know better, obviously, as a non-native speaker.
Obviously.
Those are the conversations we have. Me thinking I know something better when I obviously don't know. Alles gut hier, Josh, und bei dir? Wie ist dein Freitag bisher? Bei euch ist ja schon Mitternacht. Friday is almost over in Germany. Thank you, T-Bone, for the star.
A star.
Double star, triple star.
Give us more stars.
Thank you.
Give me a more star. Give me more star.
Hungry, das. We can
Give me more stars.
read some German. I know, on a French level, obviously.
Golden flower fungus? This is how the Last of Us zombie apocalypse started, with golden flower fungus.
Is that?
No, I'm just...
No,
that
sounds like it.
That just
yeah,
sounds
I was about
like...
to say, it's definitely not it.
This is how Last of Us
That's
happens.
definitely nothing weird like that. And I am not... I know about a fungus that we eat in China as like a gel kind of. It's like a beauty thing for a lot of girls. It has a lot of like, I don't know if it's like for
China.
like skin health and stuff.
Where's
it's like
fungus?
it's like a fungus. It's like a sponge kind of, and you soak it in like a syrup, or you make like a syrup out of it. Your birthday's coming again. I know, wasn't it just last month? It feels like that's crazy. Für das Wochenende vorgeplant. It's gonna be stormy this weekend, isn't it?
Last time I heard, yeah.
Yeah. And he has to work, and then I have to work on Sunday, so probably not. How about y'all? Do y'all have some cool plans to share? If we don't, how about do someone here has some cool plans? Although sometimes it's good to not have any plans. For
We
the weekend, right?
got any August birthdays in the chat? Any
We got Sam coming up in September.
we got Sam? No. Yeah. We got any August birthdays?
Yeah, I know. There's like some weird coffees from like animals. If they ingest it first and then they get it out of their body again. I heard about that. Well, it will probably be the 2nd of September this year too, because the day doesn't change, huh? Pink Lady, so special. You are. Nachtwache. Christian is working tomorrow in Berlin. He is a security guard.
I'm reading.
Okay, have fun reading your book.
My book.
Your devilish book
My book.
with the horns on the cover.
My book.
Better repent to the Lord for reading stuff like that.
My book.
Ich mache Pudding. Christian, ich mache Vanillepudding für mein Pfirsich-Dessert. Dessert? Yeah. I can't speak German no more. I'm one of those annoying people. They come back home after a while and act like they don't speak their own language no more. What's BT doing? It was huge and it was completely red. I should post some pictures in the public section. Yes, you should. In Apple, there was 1.2 pounds. No. Someone else calling me Rose from Titanic. That's the 5th time. Yes, I'm counting. So what? I might start believing it one day. Oh. Y'all, if you're my mods are very lenient, very tolerant, and very much about giving like second chances and stuff, and you know. But if people are saying the same thing all over again and it's getting a little bit like too intense in any direction, chances are high that your messages will get held back or deleted by either YouTube or the moderators. So please just keep it on like a normal level, like you know how you would talk to a person that you meet on the street. Your birthday's on the 15th. We need a birthday calendar in the back of my streaming room that's in the making. So we need a community birthday calendar, and of course everyone that wants to can add it, and if not, then obviously you don't have to. But yeah, if you're a moderator or a channel member, you are also what's the word I'm looking for? I would love to send y'all a birthday card from Oscar and I. So if y'all want one, let me know and I will send you a birthday card. Finally got one last year, or it was a birthday card for him. It was like from my Florida vacation. He got a vacation postcard from us. So anyone that wants a birthday card, you would have to use my information and let me know. Anyone interested in going to Halloween at Busch Gardens in September? Halloween at Busch. I need a little bit more information about that, BT. Why would a howl or scream at Busch Gardens in September? The birthday, I get that part, but what's at Busch Gardens and why would we howl? I mean, I would if it's your birthday, but is that like a thing for you? Do we howl on birthdays? No, thank you, Michael. You can keep your iron to yourself and your comments as well, and pretty much everything around your person you can keep to yourself. Danke, Christian. You and hubby interested in going to house? I read that already. In Tampa. I mean, I would love to go to Florida again this year, but I feel like September would be burning hot, wouldn't it? 18. Oh my goodness, you're right. That is a big one. Yep. Do you have any plans, Sam? Anything you want to do? Anything special? I feel like 18 is probably the most special birthday, huh? Right, alright. Something else I needed to do. Whipped cream. We'll do that in a little bit. Let's assemble as much as we can already. Also, I feel like Florida is only safe. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I mean, I love Tampa. It's the only place I've ever been to in Florida, like that area. And I really like that. Not him? Who else are you then if you're not him? I'm making a peach trifle. Roger Rabbit, kenn ich. Ist das mit dem Basketball? Oder nicht? Oh. So we're just crumbling that up a little bit. Tastes like one of those cakes my mom would have baked. My mom was like a health nut. Ironically, she passed first in our family. So stressing about health and healthy food can also be bad on your body, I guess. Because stress is never good in any way. But yeah, she made cakes without sugar. And whenever we had like school celebrations or birthday parties as a kid, she would bake a cake for me that I could bring. And everyone would know how to, you know, avoid my cake because they knew it was gonna be like a no sugar, whole wheat, organic cake that tasted like a bread, to be honest. She made an amazing cheesecake. I give her that. But for some reason I don't like cheesecake, but for a cheesecake person it would have been a good cheesecake. So she was good with that. Just not regular cake. Yeah, I think so. I think it's gonna be tasty. I don't even like cake too sweet. I like when my fruit and my toppings are sweeter than my cake. That's how I like it. I like the cake to be more of like a nice neutral base that gives it a little bit of a body, but not necessarily contributes to the sweetness. I'm 67. You made cheesecake. I made cheesecake before, but I just don't like cheesecake. That's why I never really make it unless I make it for like guests. But I'm not a big cheesecake person. TBH. Oh, it's a theme park. That's why we're howling and screaming. I got you. I thought we're just acting like we're wolves. I thought you're like into that like furry stuff. Okay. I'm glad to hear that. It's a theme park. It now makes sense. I think I'm gonna add my fruit first. I kind of like when my cake soaks up a little bit of the fruit flavor and the juice, and then I'm gonna top it with the pudding. Put that on top. Although it might make it too soggy. with the peaches. I do that with strawberries this way around, but I think with this one it might be too soggy. I'm going to add my pudding over this and let that cool down for a little bit. Yes, whoa. Make sure you're wearing a white linen shirt before you're cooking. That's the most crucial step. That's always very helpful. And this pudding will get more like, oh, sorry, firm or like coagulates, I guess. I don't know. Sounds unappetizing. No, I'm looking for what word. Less liquid. Where is my thing? Can't find anything today. Oh. I'm sure oh, here. I know I cleaned it. Hi, Samia. Most of my yeah, I read already. Yes, American desserts can be really sweet. I agree. I don't like my desserts too sweet either. I like it fruity, and this is actually one of my favorite things to eat. I'm not the biggest fruit person, but I like a good fruit cake or any dessert that has fruit with it. So putting the pudding on top. And of course you can just make that like pre-made, or just like pudding that you just mix together with all the chemicals and stuff. That's up to you. But if you're trying to not turn into a preservative yourself, I would recommend you make your pudding yourself. Well, thanks, Axiel. That's my main goal in life, being a wifey. The biggest accomplishment for a lady, isn't it? Yes, indeed. I'm just joking, of course. I hope most of you will notice. Hello, Funny. I don't know if I already said hello. I acknowledged you being here, but for some reason I didn't say hello yet, I guess. Better than spaghetti. It is very different from spaghetti. It is a peach trifle, so I don't know if that is better than spaghetti. If you're like hungry, I probably would say spaghetti is better, but if you're craving something sweet and refreshing, I would say the peach trifle is better. Nerdy German girl who's a good cook and great dog mom. Yeah, thanks for the nerdy. The rest, I don't know. Trying my best. Fruity, flavorful, even a bit rich is okay for dessert, but not too sweet. Exactly, absolutely, same for me. Fruity, a little bit rich, like some like heavy cream, like a little bit of like fat. Just like me. You know, that's how I like it too. Just to support the fruit and take out any like sourness and stuff. Being a wife isn't an accomplishment of killing your husband just by what? I congratulate him for that. It must be really hard. If I wanted to cook something wearing a white shirt, you couldn't recognize whether it's brown or yellow by end of cooking. Oh yeah, usually I'm really like messy too. I got some specks on it, so yeah. For some reason, if I'm wearing something brown or red, I never really spill. But if I'm wearing white, it just has to happen. There's just no way around it. My grandma did something really yucky. she would always take a knife, she would always spill too. And she would always scratch it off and then eat it like this. I'm like, ugh. And I know it's like a clean shirt and it's fresh food, so it wouldn't be gross technically. But for some reason, there's some things I cannot do. That, wiping the kitchen counter like this and putting the crumbs in my hand, that feels very weird. Or taking stuff out of the kitchen sink that's like gathered around the sink at the bottom. Those are the few things that I cannot stand. Doing well. How are you doing? Or how's Em doing, Funny? Is she doing well too? What you making? Tip-top engineer. Yes, kind of. I'm making a trifle, so it's like a cake with pudding and fruit. It's like all in one. And I like fruit cake, and I like anything with pudding, so this is my all-time favorite kind of dessert. Anything that has those ingredients. I like your outfit, Ami. What's up with the belt? I need to get one of those. The belt is just there because my outfit is kind of very bright or very wide right now. So the belt acts like I have a waist. It's like giving me a waist somehow, kinda. As good as it gets. Otherwise, I just look like a piece of wall. You know what I mean? People wouldn't see me against the wall. Earlier at work, they were like, is there a belt floating mid-air? So, I bet you're a calm and poised individual in your life. Oh, my M has the same struggle. That's the destiny of the M's, huh? If you know, you know. Good thing about wearing a white shirt is you can wash them with bleaching. That is true. That's a good point. You can only really do that with white stuff. So you can. The material I'm wearing is not very happy about bleach because it's a natural material made out of flax. The flax plant, it's linen. So Portuguese linen to be exact. So one of my favorite shirts, but I decided to wear it for cooking. Yeah. I make great decisions in life. That's just one of them. Kind of meditative to put those peaches on here. They don't look very neat, so the peach trifle I made yesterday was much better looking than this one, but well, no, I hope I have enough peaches for this. Goodness, I might have to retrieve just some canned peaches too. This is a good sample for an archaeologist or anthropologist. I think it looks cool and practical. Thanks. I always wanted to be an archaeologist or paleontologist. So, again, in loving memory of Dr. Alan Grant. I kind of like wearing shirts like that because they're very versatile. People always think they're uncomfortable because you look like more like business casual, but honestly, like those shirts are so airy, especially linen because it's a natural fiber. It's like super comfortable on the skin, and if it's white color too, it doesn't have any like weird colorings and like harsh chemicals like that. So I can highly recommend some natural fiber shirts like that. And even if they're long sleeve, you can always like put them up, you know, like roll them up and make them shorter. And yeah, I don't know. You can go to a meeting, you can go to an archaeological site I think, and do some digging there for treasure, and go to an Italian restaurant after, and no one will question you. All in the same outfit. Maybe don't do the digging first because that will probably like ruin the white shirt. But I guess you know what I mean. My mom would be very happy about this dessert because it literally doesn't taste like sugar at all. It's very not sweet. Well, that's good, I guess, because I'm trying to not eat sugar. But at the same time, I'm also one of those people that says, if you're not eating sugar, if you're eating a dessert, at least make it yummy, you know. Usually, if I don't eat sugar, I try to avoid stuff like this all together, and I just eat the fruit. But if I'm making dessert, I'll like try to make it at least yummy, so I'm enjoying it, because I have added sugar to this. So that's like the most silly thing. If you add just a little bit of sugar, but still quite enough, so it's like unhealthy still, but not enough so you would taste it. So you still get all that sugar, but it doesn't taste sweet. It's like that's like the silliest level of sugar, I guess, in my point of view. I should try to be, but I'm not sure how often I succeed. Oh, just funny's comment. A top hat, and you be like the scientist in the original Jurassic Park. The lady, Ellie. Yay, Dr. Ellie. I went as her for Halloween once. I love her, and yeah, I just love Jurassic Park. It's like that was my first movie I held in my hands that I got as a kid, you know, from the thrift store. And I watched it way too early and got a lot of nightmares, but I still love it. Let me find a hat. Is that good? Doctor, what's her name? Ellie, oh, did we know her last name in the movies? I don't know if they showed her last name or told us her last name. Great minds, indeed. How are you? Otherwise, I mean, what's going on? Just work. Thank you, Bala Shankar, for the star. I just saw that. I'm sorry. Sometimes those stickers go away so fast that when I don't look, I didn't see them. So, but I see them when I scroll through the chat. So thanks for that. But yeah, I've been doing good, funny, just working, and not much other than that. Had a few intense meetings that were kind of hard because I had to call people out or confront, which I don't like. But sometimes you gotta do those things too. And now it's over, and it was very harmonious and very good. I was very not happy about doing it, or very like reluctant to do it. But sometimes you gotta talk to people about things you don't want to talk about, just to make the relationship better in the end, or to, you know, clear the air, the room. And once you do, you realize like, hey, sometimes you need to have hard conversations, or a conversation you're trying to avoid. But if you're avoiding them, the situation will still be there, and it will still be in the room, and will linger in the air, and it will like create this like weird wall between you and the other person, or the other persons. So once you clear that out, the relationship can get even better after that, or the work relationship, you know, like not like my relationship, like work related. So yeah, I'm glad I got that out of my mind now. Pontificate on Halloween. Ooh, on Halloween, that would be cool. On the 15th, so that's September. Okay, Franziska. Hi Hi. Jetzt habe ich es erkannt. Ich dachte mir schon, wer kennt denn hier bitte noch Franziska? Außer uns. Ja, die Franziska macht lecker Dessert. Dessert. Dessert aus der Wüste. Lecker. Mit Sandkuchen. Fast. Eigentlich ist es fast wie Sandkuchen, glaube ich. Aber ja, hier Pfirsiche sind in der Saison. So gibt es halt Pfirsich mit Sojamilch. Natürlich. I need to scoot for a few minutes. Okidoki, sure can. See you later. And if not, have a good Friday. Funny, don't do that. We don't wish happy birthday in advance. As Germans, that brings bad luck. I gotta save y'all from yourselves here. But I don't see anyone congratulating BT here anymore. But I guess since your country doesn't have that belief, it doesn't count, because only if you know about it and if you are like, if you grew up with it, I guess it really counts. Is that how it works? I don't know. And it doesn't really matter anyways. It's just like, it's not good to have those weird beliefs anyways. So I guess I put down the spoon. Next, sunglasses. I got sunglasses. Intense meeting, people aren't working as they are supposed to. No. No. I can't say it because, obviously can't reveal stuff or anything like that. It was just things that weren't, just things that needed to be talked about. Just things you don't, nothing bad at all. Just like stuff that you try to avoid in a work relationship, just like hard conversations, like something that needs to be brought up. Nothing bad at all. Just something. I just don't like confrontation. So people don't take that positively and they hold a grudge. Oh, if you do talk about stuff with them, yeah, that can happen too. But of course, I can see that. It depends how you deliver it and if the person is ready or willing to accept that or to like change, or if it's a person that can take criticism or not. And depends on both sides, the receiver and the deliverer of the message. And if those both are not properly aligned, or if one of them is off, then of course it won't be resolved. But yeah, that's you gotta take your time with those things. We had a really long talk, so I think it got resolved from my side at least. Hi, Alex Hamilton. Mr. Hamilton. That's a good name, Hamilton. I don't have anything planned yet, and it's only 1 week away. Oh, the 15th of August. I thought you meant September. That is only 1 week away, yes. You're from America, nice. Well, howdy. Where are you from in America, roughly? When's the last time you got a haircut? Probably like a year ago. Is that an issue? Do we have an issue with that, me saving money on hairdressers? Are we upset about someone else not getting haircuts? And why is that bothering you? That is the question you need to ask yourself. Why am I getting bothered by a stranger on the internet not having a haircut in a while? That's not on me, as I'm totally fine with not having a nice haircut, but why are you not fine with that? That's the question. Let's move on. What is with all these people calling you girl? I mean, better than boy. I guess I had those before too. They're like, nice transition. Like, I am a girl, so, and I didn't have a transition, so, wow, that hurts. Like, and even if someone did, like, people, they're just trying to get a reaction out of people. They think people get upset about that, but if someone gets upset about stuff like that, that's not even affecting them, then they have a different problem. Especially by some random people on the internet they don't even know. Let's make some whipped cream, shall we? Get over yourself, exactly. Man, I know. Sometimes just gotta get over myself. You're right. Thanks, Jeffrey. I needed to hear that. Taking myself way too seriously here, am I not? Well, I'm from India. That's good. Well, greetings to India, Naveen. Naveen, you're not the only one here. We got a lot of people from India. Where in India are you all from? It's a big country, isn't it? Are you from Kerala? Yes, I know a few places in India. Thank you very much. New Delhi, Mumbai. Funny, help me out here. My geographical knowledge is coming to an end. In Gorakhpur. Ah, yeah. I totally know where that is. Isn't that next to Kirapala? Somewhere in the southwest? She wouldn't have that super heavy German accent if she was from the US. You're absolutely right, Victor. I am not from the US. Shame on me for being born in a different country. Am I right? Or am I wrong? In the north? Dang it. Well, close enough. Not at all, but that's okay. I'm learning. One day we'll have the world map behind us, and then we can look at the world map when you all tell me where you're from, and then we can have like a bigger picture, or we can like imagine things better. And I also want to get some like little pins where I can put, not like a voodoo or anything, don't worry, where I put it into the world map so I can see where people are from for everyone that's, I don't know if I do it for channel members or just like any community members, like subscribers. Well, thank you, Victor. I'm trying my best to not sound, actually, that's not true. I'm not trying my best. I just talk the way I talk, I guess. It just depends on how I feel like. Sometimes my accent is more heavy, sometimes it's slightly less heavy, sometimes depends on who I was around all day. If I'm around very southern people a lot, it can sneak into my accent a little bit. Not saying I sound southern at all, because I'm not, obviously, but sometimes it sneaks in because I adapt to people's language. But yeah, it depends. So fast? Yeah, I speak very fast. I speak much faster in German, so I was very happy that my English is not great, so at least I speak slower, because I always want to speak slower. I feel like I speak way too fast. But the longer I am in the US, the faster my speaking gets here too, which I'm not a fan of, because I don't like I don't like hearing fast speaking myself. So I apologize. Do you have Nutella? Ooh. Bye, that sounds dangerous. And this is from the peaches. This is just dirty from the peaches. It's not a dirty dish rag. I'm gonna whip that cream now with some sugar. Little pinch of sugar. I don't like whipped cream that's like completely bland. It needs to have a little hint of some. I'm definitely gonna try that Nutella thing one day, but for this recipe I need it like plain, because otherwise it will be kind of weird with the peaches with the Nutella. But trust me, this is gonna be something I will try. Hey, thank you, Silly, for the star. I'm not calling you Silly, I'm just reading your name. Okay, let's go. Imagine some nice elevator music now. Yes, this is a mixer. At least it's white cream, so it doesn't show on my shirt. Awesome, guys. Nice. I've never been to Aachen. Well, it's kind of the same thing. Funny, isn't it? I'm sure you could make that thing drive you to work somehow. If you were an engineer. I am making a peach trifle. And it's not as pretty looking as the one I made for the other people. I made it for guests, not for myself, so I always put a little bit more effort in. What does that say about myself? Am I not worthy enough to make something pretty? Any psychologists here in the chat? Not truffle, trifle, trifle, truffle. Frankfurt Control Tower, this is Rika flight. Sim with permission for takeoff from runway. What am I? That is a very hard job, by the way. Being flight airport control person, tower. I don't know what the job profession is called in English, but it's one of the hardest jobs to get into. And I think only 5% of the people applying for it can make it. You gotta be like super quick-minded or quick your brain and amazing at maths and logic and all that to land a job like that. It pays like crazy, but it's also extremely demanding. Your brain will just constantly be on like 100%. So I watched a documentary about that not too long ago. We're trying to those people that work at airports, in the towers. Have you tried any Indian food? Of course, Naveen. I love Indian food. Needed more sugar. But I say that about everything, so. Here's a trifle. Sad looking trifle, to be honest. Because the pudding got a little bit into the crevices of the cake because I didn't wait until it cooled off and got thicker. I poured it over when it was still liquid, so just like spread over the cake, but who cares? It's all about the taste. Anyways. But yeah, I love Indian food. Naveen. Trifle, yes, trifle. Funny. Truffles are good too, but I don't know how to make a peach truffle. I could make chocolate truffles, but oh, we could do that one day. I make amazing avocado chocolate truffles, and it sounds disgusting, but if you have a ripe avocado, some dark chocolate, and some cacao powder or cocoa powder, as you say here, I guess, really good and healthy, kind of. I stood in Germany, the Netherlands, and Belgium at the same time, up there in Northwest Tip. Oh, cool! Like the spot where all the countries meet. That's neat. I'm from like the place in Germany where Germany, France, and Switzerland meet at the west tip down there, the southwest, and where all the countries meet. There's like a little symbol where you can see that all 3 countries border there. It's very neat. But I've never been to Belgium, I think. I've been to the Netherlands for sure many times, but never been to Belgium. Stupid Googling the difference between truffles and trifles. I'm sure you found a big difference. But now you know. Did you know about air crash which caused by an attack? Yes. I know about that air crash. Yes, that was very tragic. It was a big thing in the media in Germany a long time. Give a like and see you again. Thank you, Victor. I hope to see you again too. Thanks. Hearts back to you. I always used to clean up cake liquid when my mom was baking cake in childhood. Yeah, isn't that the best part? I agree. I didn't because my mom's cake didn't taste good, but I did it with like other people when they had made cake. But my mom's, I would like, no thanks. You can lick that all yourself. Germany is very expensive, yes, but no at the same time. America is way more expensive than Germany. So compared to America, Germany is not expensive. Okay, in many things. It depends on what exactly you're talking about. Yes, I have fond memories of my mom, of course. Just not her food. But that's okay. She cooked healthy, so at least something, you know. Alright. Oh. I know, I didn't have vanilla. My vanilla just... I checked it this morning. My vanilla was literally like there wasn't even one single drop of vanilla in my bottle. I had it like I left the bottle. I'm one of those annoying people. In this case, I leaves the empty bottle there and thinks it's still in, but it was actually empty. So jokes on me. But yeah, I know. I'm not putting it in the oven. No, it's already cooked. So the cake was already baked in the oven this morning. I let it cool down. When I came back from work, I used it for this trifle. The pudding doesn't need to be baked. The peaches don't have to be. And then the heavy cream is just on top, you know. So nothing in here needs to be baked. Ta-da! Doesn't look good, but let's try. Ooh. Those peaches are good. He's not huge into cooking, Explorer. And while I'm not a trad wife, trust me, I just enjoy cooking. So it's something I really like to do. I like to cook for people, so it doesn't bother me at all. And it would be silly for me to force him to cook just as much as I do, just for the sake of him cooking. So it's like equal. But a relationship, in my opinion, can be equal in many other ways. Like no one needs to do like 50% of this and then 50% of the other thing. If someone's totally not enjoying cleaning the bathroom, but doesn't have an issue with cleaning the living room or something, but someone likes doing the other thing better, it would be silly to do 50-50. Just like find like a way for you both to do something that you don't hate, you know what I mean, or that you're good at. Hey Shuriken, again, I'm trying my peach trifle right now. For the 3rd time. 3 times the charm. Still good. Thank you, Vahid. I don't cook, I make my wife cook. Toxic husband love. You cook too, I've seen you. And you do wash the dishes. I see that in your live stream, so there's the proof. That's why you're doing it on live stream, so you have the proof for it. Tikka masala has some Indian origins. Adopted everywhere. It has Persian origins. Ooh. I know, for example, that garam masala, the spice or the blend, is also used in Japanese cooking, apparently. Oh, BT, you asked at first if tikka masala doesn't count as Indian food. You know that medical is free in India? Free food in Gurudwara temple and also shelter for poor people near railway stations. That's amazing, Naveen. I'm very happy to hear that. That is great. I'm glad your country is offering that, or your place. Luxembourg. That's usually where people put their money to explore, I would say. Butter chicken, kebab chicken tandoori. Yum. I've never been to Luxembourg. I've been to Liechtenstein, another small country. But see, clean bathroom, laundry, dishes. I would gladly take that any day if I did the cooking. Which I am. Hi, Williams. You can't eat food without spices. You know what? Let me try to put some cinnamon on top of this. That wasn't me. Hey, do you want to try the trifle?
Me?
Yes. I got some garam masala from Germany, which is really tasty. So good. It's kind of like almost sweet. That, if you cook chicken for someone or some fried bell peppers with onions, with some garam masala, gives it such a nice warm spiciness. Really good. Finally, I'm getting rid of that old cinnamon sugar mix I have here. It has bad sugar, not to say it on one. I think the bad cinnamon. I'm pretty sure. Let's see with the cinnamon.
Let's try it out.
Ooh, yeah. That's good.
Is it? I don't believe it.
Chicken masala. Now I'm craving Indian food. Thank you very much, everyone. Should we eat Indian tonight? Should we eat Indian tonight?
Sure.
Yes.
It's delicious.
Delicious? Yeah. It makes food tasty. The cinnamon or masala. Chicken masala and masala are inherently the same. Proportions of ingredients is a little different. Ah, okay. Well, funny. I still am planning on doing my Indian cooking video, believe it or not. Even though I'm really lagging, I'm very much behind with making videos, but it's still on the planning. It's gonna be more like a fall thing because people like watching cooking more in fall.
What's the white stuff? Egg whites?
Cream.
Where'd the egg whites go?
I'm gonna use them for something else. So it has, sag mal, hier 55% Koriander, Zimt, Pfeffer, Ingwer, Chili, Nelken, Muskatnuss. 55% of garam masala in this spice blend is cilantro, the seed of cilantro, and then cinnamon, pepper, ginger, chili, cloves, and what's it called? That's used for pumpkin spice. that big nut that you nutmeg. Yeah, and it has a name in it. Hey, Schatzi, come here. Try it with some cinnamon. Just one spoon to see if you like it. Oh, try this piece with cinnamon.
A lot of cinnamon.
Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
Good, huh?
Good,
You want some?
No, I'm good.
No. Hi, Super Slav.
I think it's really good.
I love Persian kebabs, I love Persian food, Turkish food, Lebanese food. Oh, so good. Could eat that every day. Well, I wish I could share my trifle with y'all. I'll have a bite. Doesn't look very good, but it tastes very good, right?
Mm-hmm.
We crush garam masala, and when onion turns red, we pour them. Ooh. Man, I wish I could taste y'all's cooking. Is there Mr. C? Yes. He's doing the military stash. Or cowboy stash, or army, firefighter stash.
What's that?
Funny, saw your stash.
Oh yeah, it was funny, yeah.
He missed you, by the way.
Hi.
Not in a weird way. Love at first sight, huh? Is that so? There's many first sights. A hot dog in the middle of snow in Bremen. Ah, yes. Bratwurst on the street. Well, at the Christmas market, where you can go no more apparently, but that's a different story. Yeah. Good old times, huh? I remember those days. Shane Gillis? You look like Shane Gillis.
What?
I don't know if that's a compliment. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
He's just very being real with you. You guys are at this level of friendship where you're just being real with each other. I also want to try Big Lobster. They are generally found in East India, but I think you eat them. Big Red Lobster. The only time I ever had lobster was in Canada when I was couch surfing, and then I was couch surfing and staying at this person's house, and he was a researcher on environmental pollution, like microplastics and stuff, on lobsters in the Nova Scotia, the East Canada area. And he did research on those lobsters, so they caught a bunch of lobsters and he put them in his own personal freezer at home to do like little tests on the meat and the shell. And then obviously once he was done with the testing, the lobster was still there and fine for consumption. So he would cook them up and make like lobster rolls. And I remember when I was walking around in Nova Scotia, and you all know I like to eat plant-based, but when I'm at a new place where a specialty is something not plant-based, I will still try it just to see how it is, just like to feel the culture a little bit more. Did the same thing when I was in Mongolia. They offered us guests a lamb, so of course I would try the lamb to not be insulting or rude, stuff like that. I would try it places where I go. And then I was trying to find a lobster roll, but lobster rolls were $20 for a sandwich, or $25 for a little half a sub, and I'm not paying that. And then luckily the person I stayed with, or where I stayed, I didn't stay with the person but at the person's place, was a researcher, and he made really good lobster rolls. So I got lobster rolls for free with lobsters that would elsewise land in the trash because they were used for research. So they weren't fished for just my pure taste buds, but for research on environmental pollution. So that made me feel a little bit better about it. Me too, funny. I don't like that either. I take shrimp or crawfish over lobster. So it is bang for your buck. Thank you for saying that. Again, I wasn't sure if people are just fooling me. I thought it was called bang for a buck, not bang for a buck. Now I learned something new. I heard it so often, but I thought it was a bang. So now you're saying it too. I believe it now. Anywho, where was I? Yes, I remember, and I like shrimp too. I remember in China, especially in Hong Kong, or anywhere the coastal areas in China, they would have those aquariums, like those like huge fish tanks everywhere at the restaurants, with all kinds of mussels and crawlies and crustaceous animals, crustacees, I don't know, like Krustentiere, so, or fish and stuff that looked like not related to fish or any like underwater animals, but very odd, almost obscene looking things in those tanks. There was some weird form of like mussels or clam, I don't know. And yeah, you could just fish them in front of the restaurant owner, or like with the restaurant owner, and they would fry them up for you and you can pick them yourself. And a lot of my friends did that when we were eating in China. And I would just order like the side dishes, you know. That's, by the way, you remember how I said I cooked the 3 treasures of Earth a few days ago? It's a Chinese dish with eggplant and potatoes and peppers. And I discovered that dish when I was in South China on like a little island. Actually a big island, but like an island in South China. And it's very Russian there, like very Russian owned. A lot of Russian people go there for vacation. It's like their version of Hawaii. It's like way closer than Hawaii and it has a similar like look. Like the island looks very much like Hawaii. And that's where we went after graduating from university in China. It's like a little like treat. It was super cheap because it was monsoon season and it was just raining, so the flights were like basically for free pretty much, and the hotel too. So it was really cheap, too cheap to believe almost. Like you almost thought like you're not gonna make it back home because they are like trying to like I don't know. But yeah, I remember them eating a lot of those like fishies that came from those aquariums. And I would always order side dishes, and I found the 3 treasures of the earth in those restaurants everywhere, so that's what I always ordered. And I always loved my side dishes. Since I'm a kid, I always was like most excited about side dishes, like the veggie side dishes are always like my favorite about all meals. I never cared about the meat even when I was younger. I always liked the vegetables, so. And yeah, there's a huge variety of veggie dishes in Asia. Luckily, I'm not a seafood guy, but crawfish. Really, you like crawfish, but not seafood in general? I don't know. I'm not a seafood person in general either, but crawfish even less. I would say. How they makes the lobster feel a little good about it. No, I don't know. He left his life or sacrificed his life for science, I guess. Involuntarily, though. I think. I don't know, we couldn't ask him. Never had them Vietnamese style. How do they make them? Probably spicy, I would assume. A tea beside a trifle. Good point. Good point. Why did I not think about that? I knew something was missing today, so I'm gonna make some tea in my trusted water kettle. And my trusted Oscar is taking over from you. Hello, trusted Oscar. What can I do for you, sir? Did you forget what you want to do? That happens to me too, Oscar. Sometimes I just walk to the fridge and I'm just standing there staring into the void or into the mess. And then I'm like, walking back to where I came from. Yeah, thank you, Vahid, for the nice reminder of me needing a cup of tea. Y'all need a cup of tea too. If you don't have a nice little drink, what are you even doing? We're here in my kitchen, getting all cozy and like in a not weird way, like or like relaxed. I mean, like comfortable, like cozy. English language is weird sometimes. Sometimes when I say something, it feels weird, but then I'm like, is it weird? I don't know. I know you all are not too harsh with me for not being a native speaker. So, but yeah, I hope you're all comfortable and you all got yourself some drink, coffee, tea, lemonade, good old water. Can't go wrong with water. And you stay hydrated, most importantly. It tastes sour and sweet same time. Ooh. Ah, Fräulein. Scratching my couch. I think a spider. It would be funny if you take C to China, Beijing, and to travel vlog, especially. I know. That is one of my dreams, funny. See, and that's why I need to hire you one day. We think alike. Wouldn't that be nice? Yes. If I go back to China, I will definitely vlog the out of China. And I'm very sad I did not vlog my life in China. I think I would love to rewatch it myself. All I vlogged was Hong Kong, but not Beijing, because many reasons. Yeah, many reasons that I didn't vlog Beijing. Yeah, that's too long of a topic. Hey Majid, you are inte from Sverige. I am not from Sweden, in Swedish. Yes, I like to show off my language skills. I don't have any. Like literally, my Swedish is basically poofed into hot air. I can say like the bare minimum, but yeah, languages will leave your brain or your memory, your head at one point if you don't practice. So keep it up. If you already learned it, if you already went through the hassle of learning a language, keep it alive. That does sound tasty. I cook it up. I can get decent crayfish locally. Ooh, so is crayfish very common? Oh yeah, I guess it's common here too in Tennessee, right? I think a lot of people eat it here too. I just never enjoyed it. I feel like it's like, I don't know. We have it in Germany too, and in Germany I did not mind it when my dad would prepare it. He would get it out of the river, like fresh, and I wouldn't mind that. 3 treasures of earth sounds so tasty. It is super tasty. It's like my top 3 Chinese dish. I liked 3 things a lot that I would always like eat again. Like there's like plenty of food that I would love a lot in China, but those I have like my 3 favorites that I would eat almost daily. I'm sure you do great. Just watch out for the recipe. I think they use some Vietnamese oils and sauces. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Now I'm craving food. In China, the people can't eat anything. Snakes, insects, cats. We generally eat chicken, fish. Yeah, more like Western, right? Like more Western ideas of what is food and what is pet or crawly. But I mean, honestly, I don't think there's anything wrong with eating insects at all, or things that are not considered like yummy or like edible in other places of the world, because if we all retreat to eating insects instead of eating beef and chicken, I think the world could be or the environment would be in a much better place right now. But yeah, it's just all socialized, or what's the name? can't think of the English word, but it's just like in our heads, you know, pretty much. China, the people can eat anything. Oh, read already. Will do, I'm sure, can get what I need in terms of ingredients. Oh, sure, in any Asia store, I'm sure. Some parts like Kerala pork is eaten. Well, I know someone from Kerala. We all know you once had the survival instinct of a potato when you got on a random car in Mexico. Well, I'm still here, am I not? Call me a survivor. I'm a survivor. Oh, you're not allowed to sing on YouTube anymore. I just realized that, remembered. I follow this one girl, and she sang 2 seconds of a song, and she got a strike from YouTube from singing a melody. Yes, it is ridiculous. All right, let's pray that you're not going to end up in my peach trifle, because my phone is charging right now, and at the tiniest little tipping point, you will all fall face down into this delicious peach trifle, which wouldn't be the worst because it tastes really good, but it's like people throwing cake in people's faces, you know, for like in the medieval times. Or didn't they do that back then on those fairs and stuff? Anyway, Oscar wants his second portion of the day. He got his carrots left and his pork. Oscar, come on, booty, booty. There. Eat up. Kerala eats pork, beef, duck, crane. I've also heard. Here I'm saying it's fine if people eat something that's not considered food elsewhere, but cranes. Oh, I really like cranes. I also heard Northeast eat beef and other venison meat. It's interesting how some countries eat certain foods. I mean, I know a lot of it is religious based, but if it's not, like certain animals that would be considered weird in some countries, and in other countries it's totally normal. So it's very interesting. That's almost what the Philippines about it is, boiled egg with chickling. Oh, I heard that. Oh, yeah, that is sad. It's just like Philippine dish. I think they do eat it in Vietnam too, with the egg that's almost like, where the chickling is almost like fully developed, and then they eat it. Oh, that is, I don't know. I feel like that's really, who am I to judge, but it sounds very cruel. Or like live, you know, stuff. I make banana pudding in a similar way, like this. Nice. I if I didn't have peaches today, I probably would have made a banana pudding, but it's peach season, so I was like, why not making a peach dessert again? I need to be a tea drinker, makes me look like a gentleman. Yeah, but only if you have a little porcelain thing and your pinky's up. Otherwise, no. I know the cat was eating your food, Oscar. I'm sorry. Rusty was munching on Oscar's food earlier, so he already ate half of it. Which one are we gonna drink? Oh, I need my... Nope. I need to clean that first. Have you seen my friend? Oh, it's right here. I'll be quiet. I wonder if I still have some loose leaf. It's definitely the weirdest tea I have. It's just like parts of rinds and tree and roots and stuff. 14 perfect balanced herbal tea. It's a Korean grandma tea. For the German grandma here. So she loves to have dessert and tea, specifically biscuits. Very true. Oh, this is my fire roasted Japan honey tea. Hi, Jerry.